Journey back in time with me to the first encounter with a teacher who wasn't just strict, but outright hostile. This teacher, who taught a myriad of subjects, including arts and crafts and textile craft, had an unnerving tendency to shout, often without any discernible reason. Swearing became her second language in the classroom. Her favorite pastime, tearing apart children's artwork if it didn't meet her subjective standards of beauty. I still remember the shock of discovering my drawing, ripped to shreds, in the trash can, a silent victim of her unsolicited critique during recess. Next, imagine a teacher who held the class hostage to silence. 5 minutes of utter quiet was the ransom she demanded before setting us free. This rule held despite the presence of children with severe ADHD in the class. I recall my class being held back 10 minutes regularly, and even up to a shocking 30 minutes beyond the school's ending time. Fast forward to an alarming incident involving a teacher and a pile of library books. She nearly struck a student with the books, simply because she didn't want the student to have them. However, the most impactful memories revolve around the overall school management. Bullying ran rampant, unchecked and unaddressed. The response to bullying was a lukewarm demand for an apology, which did nothing to deter the bullies. The school enforced an hour-long recess outside, even in temperatures dipping below -30 degrees Celsius, while the supposed adult supervisors stayed warm indoors. The absence of any form of punishment created an environment of impunity. Theft from the school kitchen was met with a weak attempt at discipline, writing "I will not steal" 100 times. Even this was abandoned when the students protested. Perhaps the most egregious of my experiences was the repeated sabotage of my bicycle. From extra locks to removed chains, the incidents culminated in a loosened front wheel that resulted in a near accident. I was the victim of bullying, yet the school's indifference taught me to accept it as an unchangeable part of life. It wasn't until my late teens that I realized the gravity of these incidents and the unacceptable behavior of the educators entrusted with our care. It took almost a decade to absolve myself of the blame for these experiences. In summary, the narrative highlights a series of unfortunate encounters with educators, an ineffective school management system, and the prevalence of unchecked bullying. The lack of discipline and repercussions created an environment of impunity, culminating in a near accident due to bicycle sabotage. The long-term impact of these experiences underscores the importance of a safe, supportive, and accountable school environment.